from a short term, I don't think the Cowboy season's over by any stretch of the imagination. Look at this division. I mean, the Eagles just got taken behind the woodshed by the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Giants are absolute dreck. And Washington is just as bad. So the Cowboys with Andy Dalton are set up fine to win the division. They really are. And Dalton ended up being a very savvy signing for the Cowboys because he is a professional under center. He's not Mason Rudolph. He's not Duck Hodges. He's not some type of awful disaster where he's going to, kill you every single throw, and you've got a game plan around your quarterback because he's so awful. He'll be fine. He's Andy Dalton. He's been in the playoffs before. They'll be fine. Now, are they going to be great? No, because that's a big drop-off to Andy Dalton. But you can win the NFC East in 2020 with Andy Dalton. That's just where this division is. The issue is you're going to have to get much better play out of your Cowboys defense. That's been god-awful because you can't rely on Dak Prescott's arm. But it shouldn't have to come down to that either because you have Ezekiel Elliott. You have a good offensive line. The Cowboys should be able to run the football well, and they should be able, with Andy Dalton and all of those receivers, still be able to put up decent points. The Cowboys, the season's not over. For Dak, this is fascinating about his contract. I mean, and that's another part of this. When players hold out or they go back and forth with contract negotiations in football, it's not always just greed. And do I think that there can be greed in the NFL? Of course. I think it happens on all sides of everything. And do I think that players can check out emotionally or can not give it their all and can demand money and then just take their money and run? Sure. But when Dak Prescott's going back and forth and says no to a deal, part of it, if not all of that, is about things like yesterday. Dak Prescott knowing I could take the field and my leg could snap, and I don't know what my career will ever look like after that. And that's why I'm holding out for $40 million a year. Again, do I think he's worthy of the highest paid contract in the NFL? No, because I don't think he's the best quarterback in the NFL. But I also understand how these things happen and why these things happen. And when Dak Prescott and his agent are demanding more, they're trying to use leverage of Dak from a value standpoint to secure his financial security for yesterday. It's for yesterday. And then it happened and he didn't get the deal.